Alright, anyways. See, did you hear it? Did you hear it? I'm not psycho, am I? I'm not completely crazy. No, it's right there. Did you hear it? I heard it. Alright. Hi everybody, I'm back from Kentucky. I got to spend some time with family and stuff like that. I got to see some very good friends, which was so great. I really needed to do that. Now that I'm back down in Florida, I plan on getting some stuff together in my mind and actually making a plan. I had a plan when I came down to Florida, and that's what I think you should do. I think you should make a plan for life. But the only thing is, life kinda likes to screw with you every once in a while and challenge your way of going about it. So, my situation with my surgery has been kind of thrown into the air. So I don't have really an exact date or what my next step is. So I am trying to figure that out. I guess that would be my next step, is to try to figure out what my next step is. So I'm going to go ahead and make a new plan for myself. I don't know if it's going to involve staying down in Florida or moving to Kentucky or moving to Massachusetts, moving to Canada. I don't know what my next step is because I kind of want to see everything and explore everything. So it's like I'm kind of open to kind of everything right now. I don't really know where I'm at in life. I'm at my age, which I'm not going to tell you, and I am kind of lost, which isn't a bad thing. I've experienced so many things in my life, as in like hard times, good times, jobs, and you know, I've learned so much. So I have my feet on the ground, and I have very many possibilities in front of me. I just have to kind of like, you know, start deciding what to do next. My focus for coming down here to Florida was for my surgery, and now since that's been thrown up in the air, it's kind of hard for me to think about what my next step is. So I am literally lost. Again, that's not a bad thing because I get to decide what I do next. Very, very distraught and torn apart about my surgery situation. I was planning on having it done by August. That was what the agreement was. Somebody pulled out of the situation, and now everything's just... But that's okay, because it'll happen eventually. Maybe not right now, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually, right? And that's the reason why we keep on going forward, is because we'll eventually get what we want. Little things I have to keep on telling myself to keep myself going. The good thing about my situation is, you know, I've been able to meet a lot of new people and got to explore a lot of nature and see new things, and there's so much more to do down here. So I can kind of see myself staying around. I'm not sure exactly where, but you know what I'm saying, just kind of here. There are so many things that I want to do, and you know, when I was growing up, there were so many thoughts I had, like, at this age I'm going to be here, at this age I'm going to be here, at this age I was going to be here. But the only thing is, though, is even though that you plan things out, you can't always have it your way. From an early age, I knew who I was, but I wasn't able to express it. So I went through this self-hatred, you know, building myself up on lies to present the person that I was told that I had to be, or that society wanted me to be. And now since I'm at a situation where I've finally taken that step to be me, and every day, the more comfortable I get with more people, the more of me, the real me, comes out. And the more I break down those walls of that fake person. And it's so awesome that I get to be me. And I get to be happy. And the littlest things now bring me joy just because I'm me. Not a lot of people during life, they might have, you know, the cookie cutter family, wife, husband, 2.5 kids, you know, somewhat big house, 2-car garage, you know, all that stuff. I am not one of those people, obviously, and that's fine. That is so fine, because although my path has been broken many times, and my directions have been broken many times, and my thoughts on life and where I was going to end up and what direction to take, you know, and all my possibilities, like with work and stuff like that, schooling, everything everything has been questionable for me because I never really have had a solid ground to be on. I'm not saying that I still do or do not have a solid ground. I just think that the more I find myself and be true to myself about who I am, I think that I'm becoming more naturally into a role that I should be, if that makes any sense. I'm not saying that I'm going to go back to school. I don't know if I'm going to go back to school. I don't know if I'm going to switch jobs tomorrow. I don't know. Speaking of that, I do have a job interview coming up that they called me. I have no idea about it. Anyways, let's just go past that. But out of all seriousness, all of this is leading to me being me. At an early age, when I was looking towards my future and trying to decide, what to do, of course I jumped around the job to job and job, and that was a good thing for me because I got to find new people, I got to experience new things with new people, and I've learned so much from other jobs, and I'm very, very happy about that. Does it really look good in the end? I don't know. But honestly, I don't care because what I've gotten out of it is so much more important to me than what it seems like to other people. Again, somebody's talked to me about how confident I appear and how it's so great that I've stepped out and started to be who I am. I still carry around a bit of hate for myself because I didn't do it earlier. If I would've, which shoulda, woulda, you should never do that, you should never do that, but if I would've, starting when I was earlier, I would have been in a better spot right now. But then again, that's me saying that, and I can't prove that. I can't say, hey, alternate reality me is much happier, because I can't prove that. So I can't sit here and go, should have done this, should have done that. It would have been so much better if, or what if. All those things that we should not do, I constantly do. Which is really a bug to me, because it's always like, hey, it's time for sleep. I'm super sleepy, and I lay down and my brain's like, hey, guess what? Let's think about this thing that happened 14 years ago that you had this choice to make, and it could have been here or here, but no, you chose the wrong one. So here, let's think about that for 2 days straight after not being able to sleep because of the thought hops into your brain like a fucking virus and won't get the fuck out. That fucking beeping. I always have trouble with, like, something in the background beeping. No matter if it's a computer beeping by itself, if it's the thing beeping, the washer and dryer, not the washer and dryer, but the dishwasher, remember that? That was odd. Alright, anyways. See, did he hear it? Did he hear it? I'm not psycho, am I? I'm not completely crazy. No, it's right there. Did you hear it? I heard it. Alright, so, anyways, let's get back to the point. Life is gonna happen whether you want it to or not. You can make decisions, you can choose paths, but things are out of your control no matter what. So you just have to do what makes you happy. If you want to do something, you do it. And if you mess up, you take responsibility for what you did. It's nobody else's fault. But the only thing is though, is if you mess up, don't forget that you can learn from this and move on. It's not really a loss and you didn't really mess up if you learn from it. If you gain knowledge from it and you put it together to make things better, then it's not really true loss, is it? So that's my little spiel. Things aren't easy. Being who you really want to be or doing something that you really want to do isn't going to come easy to you. You're going to have to work for it. No matter where you want to be in life, no matter what you want to do, you got to fight. You got to go. You got to do your thing. And no matter what you do, no matter where you are, people will say bad things. People will also say good things. You'll figure out that people are actually more true to you when you do things that make you happy. If you do things for you, you'll find people, the right type of people that will come into your life and make things better and really be there for you. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I am happy to be back. Hard time right now, and I've kind of flipped out for a little bit and got really super depressed. But like anything else, I learned from it. I learned how to overcome it, and now I'm gonna push forward. And I have to make things happen, because that's the only way that things are gonna happen, is if you make things happen. So you gotta make things happen. Let me move this. And it's that simple. So don't sit back, don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. I know it's much easier to be lazy and be like, oh, I wish this would happen. No. Take charge, get out there, make things happen, then you'll be much happier. And that's my little spiel for today. Again, thank you everybody that's been here. Don't forget to come see me on Twitch, Rose Princess Ari, and yay! Alright, to comment, share, like, subscribe. Comment, share, like, subscribe, and you know, come into the comments, talk about stuff. Come to the Twitter, talk about stuff. Talk about stuff. Do you understand? That's how we make things better, is we talk about it. Because if something's on your mind and it's just like bringing you down, the more you talk about it, or the more experienced people you get to talk about it, the better things will be. There I go. Just lecturing. That's all that I'm doing today, apparently. Let's go ahead. But love your faces, and I will see you next video.